2, 1. We are, as they say, good morning, everybody. We're live. Welcome to Habanos Saturday to all the boys and girls around the world.
Signal permitting.
As you can tell, Reza is not in his, yes, signal permitting. Reza's not in his normal spot, if you will.
I'm at a different kind of long ash competition. I'm actually at I'm at a funeral. I say that tongue in cheek. Yeah, I'm at a funeral of one of those unsung heroes. A chap called Dinesh Kinsara. He used to run a tobacco shop in North London for 35 years called Tobacco Tavern. I don't know if people know it, but anyway, his son, who also runs that shop now, Kamlesh, asked me, told me that his father passed away. So I'm here attending his funeral this morning. It coincides with the Habanos Saturday show. But folks, this is what we have to do for everyone. Our morality, moral duties are there, and our duties to your audience, Steven.
A considerable audience. Yes. So this is, and I'm sitting outside on the deck of the yacht when the sun's coming up behind me. So in a little while, the vampires will go in, and it'll be a beautiful day here in Monte Carlo. So there you go. So
I don't know if you can see, there's chimney at the back. There's going to be more later today.
That's where the smoke will be coming out. So there you
go. I've never been to a cremation in my life.
Right.
Anyway, life and death is one of those things that you have to pause for, and this is one of those pause moments. I'm going to stay on the show as long as I can until I go into the service, and then hopefully you'll be joined by your main buddy, Usman.
Yes.
So how are you getting on? How's your week been, Steve?
I'm doing good. A couple of things. One, Reza isn't the one being cremated, just so we're clear. For the fans there that were hoping. I just want to let that know. And Ali, cigar analyst, we're doing great. That's number 2. Number 3, I have to apologize to Davidoff Cigars and Roy Som. Last week I called them out on the year of the horse, and Roy was kind enough to write back and go, "You are an idiot," which I already knew. And my chemist was too. He said, "The coin box is not the store cigars." He said, "I don't know who told them that." He says, "But that's not true." And I was like, good enough.
But you can lift the tray out. You can actually put some cigars in there.
You could, but the year of the horse doesn't fit. That's the problem. That's what
it does.
My year of the horse does not fit. No, I tried it. It doesn't fit. It didn't fit in mine. I'm just letting you know. I have a bigger horse than you. Anyway, so that's what happens. So it didn't fit. So I just wanted to apologize to Davidoff. I feel so terrible that I called them out. But because of that, they send me every year, and that's fine. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so Roy, I told you I would apologize. There it is. There's my apology. I'll expect the check next week. Okay. Now, for the people that are just joining the show, Reza is at.
By the way, I worked out why my signal is crap here. There's no end of trees.
I know it's beautiful, but you're alive, and the fans are seeing you outside in a Giorgio Armani suit. You look absolutely gorgeous. The fans are. You look. You know what? As they would say last week, you look like Andrew Tate. So there you have it.
He is.
I still have no clue of who he is, and I said that to someone in my office, and they were like, "Dude." They were telling me all
we're of
about
that generation that we couldn't care less about.
That's very true.
To be honest, and that's not to do them a disservice.
Yep.
It's just that when it comes to these things. We do what we do out of the pleasure of just hanging out together, and if someone likes it, great.
Yeah, if they don't like it, they can go play our favorite game. So so it's a good thing. So the fans are starting to come in. Usman will be joining us at the top of the hour. So hopefully, because if not, it's going to be a really short.
I'm in ultra respectful language mode since I'm surrounded by
dead people.
I'm surrounded by
dead people.
Reminders of where I'm going.
Where you to a forest? You're going to go to a forest?
I wish I could actually. If you don't mind, I'm going to do this is a very weird show. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around because very, very scenic here in North London.
Now wait, before you do this, remember the
Okay.
signal there sucks, so we might lose you. Oh look, people are saying hello to you as
No,
you're
I'm
doing
trying
a
to get
live
to an
show.
open place because less trees, but it's
Right.
absolutely beautiful. This is, I'm in the middle of Harry Potter land, as you can imagine. Look behind me. Can you see?
Wow, there's Harry Potter in the number 6.5 station or whatever it was. Yeah, you can tell how much I
That's
know
right.
Harry Potter.
That's
There you
right.
go.
But a very beautiful, crisp London morning. I think it's about 8 degrees.
Nice.
But this, if I was here just walking around contemplating, I would be smoking a cigar. This is
Oh, I would too.
absolutely one of those places where you could, but because I'm prepping up to go into this service, I don't know what
Right.
I didn't think it's appropriate, to be very honest with you. Not that I don't know. I've been around long enough to know
No,
what's appropriate.
but I have
But
I have
no.
I have a I have a question though. Um, why couldn't you smoke a cigar there? They're going to ash the guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, realistically,
Yeah,
like,
his son. I spoke to his son 2 days ago, Kamlesh,
yeah,
and he said that he would like to send his father out with a cigar in his top pocket.
I like it.
So
I like it.
I'm not trying to weave the cigar theme in here. This is just sort of
Apparently, you are.
naturally bending itself. But hey, look at that building behind me. Hey, isn't that a creepy? I mean, it's creepy, but in the sun, it's not bad. It's the kind of place you
That's,
would it's like at night you would come in. There'll be werewolves and vampires
I
and
was just
things
going
like
to
that.
say, there you go.
Straight out
Welcome
of a
to the
Hammer
city.
horror movie kind of thing. Yeah.
I like that.
But
So, have you smoked it
hey,
this week while we're talking about ashes? Hey, look, if we're talking about ashes, and if any cigar smokers show up there, we'll talk to them. Do you smoke anything interesting this week?
yeah, I smoked the Ramon Iones exclusive for Costa Rica yesterday with Christian at
Excuse
Tom
me.
Tom.
Oh, excuse me. Let me
And
put
that
that up.
was one hell of a cigar. Wonderful ring gauge on that. I think
Right.
it was a 54 ring gauge. I
Okay.
never remember the other statistics on these cigars, but ring gauge is one that you can relatively work out. You know, it's in your hand. If you smoke enough, you know what a ring gauge is. And that was an outstanding smoke. It's one of those rare cigars for me that as you smoke it, it gets better and better. Not necessarily stronger and stronger. It's just slightly more
Right.
complicated. And I smoked it right to the nub. That was a very, very fine smoke. In fact, relevantly, it's running on my story right now on my Instagram. So if
Yeah.
anyone's interested in what that looks like, go to my story and have a look.
There you go. And I smoked an interesting Partagas that was given to me by one of our fans, Ben, who I'm going to be seeing tomorrow, who supplies me now with all my Cubans and sometimes cigars. So we'll be smoking some interesting Cuban cigars tomorrow, which you can see on my Instagram. I have no idea what they're going to be. The one I smoked last week is already out there. So there you go. And next week, I think what we're going to do for fun, we do the cigar of the years for each of us. Because, you know, I have non-Cuban and Cubans. I've got like 3 or 4 for each that I can give that were good smokes.
Look at this tree
So,
behind me. That's a serious tree. I mean, that's a serious tree.
that's the one from Madagascar. That's the Madagascar tree.
It's a serious tree. You know,
Yeah.
it's very, very interesting foliage around here. North London is good like this because there was a botanist, a very famous botanist,
Right.
Peter Collinson, who was one of the masters at my school in Mill Hill about 250 years ago. And
Sure.
he brought seedlings from all around the world to North London. And so we have this very diverse foliage here. But yeah, that's one hell of a tree. That is a serious tree.
That is beautiful.
What is the
So
time? What time do you have,
now
Stephen? Because
your
I'm
time
going to.
your time is 11:43. So there you go. So you have 15
It's
minutes before you have to
11:43.
go in.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
have
I have a
15
little.
minutes before you go in. You have a little bit of time. Hopefully, Princess
Is it
shows up
okay if
on
I bake
time.
and shake and walk around a little bit and
Yeah,
show
sure. As long
you?
as we don't leave, as long as we don't lose the feed. The fan.
I feel a little bit. I mean, I feel I'm a little bit in. Not that I'm in that thing, but there's a Bruce Wayne thing going on. There's some serious graveyard paraphernalia here. There's some
That's
really
awesome.
imposing stuff.
You know
Let me
what? You
show you.
should have been there
I
for.
mean,
You should
I
have done this for the
don't know why
Halloween
I'm
show.
doing this, but we may as well make
Use of it.
this. Well, you could record this for the Halloween show for next year. But
There
there's
you
some
go.
serious angels here. Look, look.
This is
Let
a
me.
this is a nice shot. You don't get
Look at the imposing.
Oh, look, we got to do a close up of that. Look at that. That's
Look
a
at the
beauty.
imposing figures behind me.
Wow, that is interesting. For you people that are into dead people, this is the place you need to be in North
It
London.
is, isn't it?
Yeah, and
I mean,
all of
this is
them.
to be very honest with you, to be very however perverse it is, this is a great place to come and smoke a cigar and contemplate. I mean,
I
look
was
at
just going to
this.
say, right? Oh, let's get a close up of that. Hold on, kids. Look at gargoyle right there. You don't see gargoyles every day. There
No,
you
no, God,
go.
these are angels. These are angels.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, where I come from, that
And
is
then
an
we
angel. So,
and we've got a mausoleum there. Someone's got a significant mausoleum.
with a lot of cigars in it, I bet. Very nice. Oh, look at that.
Let me give you. Wow, I didn't think walking around a graveyard would be this interesting, but look at the views behind me. Huh?
This is going to be like the highest rated show ever because dead people are going to be watching it, which is like most of our fan
Graveyard.
base. So this is exciting. That is
Let me go up
beautiful.
to the
That is
shop.
really. This should be like a travel show at this point. Like, listen, if you're in North London, you have no place to go. You can do some traveling here. Let me take you to a grave.
And you want to smoke a cigar? This could
Yeah,
be
there
the
you
place.
go. The funny
Yeah,
thing for you is later you get to watch this on your big TV, so you'll be like, "Oh, interesting."
oh, sorry, I'm just because I'm in the field. Hey, gorgeous.
Yes. Oh, wait. There's a dog. I got worried. Don't be whatchamacallit. Reza, the knot is wide enough, by the way. Apparently, Cigar Analyst thinks your knot is wide enough. Thank you for sharing that. I didn't realize you were a fashion consultant.
Hang on. Bear with me.
Yeah. All right. There we go. He's walking away.
There's a
He's
reason
doing
why.
something. Okay.
No, I'm not walking away.
He's walking away. He's standing there. We'll do a
I'm doing the
close-up.
thing that this one is not going to like.
Oh, you're smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
Or you're going to smoke a cigar? Ladies and gentlemen, on a cigar show, we're smoking the cigarette that's from Thailand, better known as the Yum Yum cigarette. And when Usman comes on, that's when Rizzo will have to leave. And there you have
I'm
it.
only smoking a cigarette because I have them on me, and I'm in a graveyard about to go to a funeral, and I'm on a show. There's a very eclectic mix going on here, yeah? So I'm a Muslim talking to a Jew in a Christian graveyard or a Hindu funeral. The world has really gone in a weird direction, mate.
I was just going to say, if this isn't the United Nations of the world, there's nothing. This is it, kids. This is the United Nations. Here we go. So that is pretty funny.
I want you to know, and I want the whole audience of 2.5 people to know that we are dedicated to having a chat on a Saturday morning, or this Saturday afternoon.
No matter where we are in the world, unless we're on airplanes, we have it. Like Usman, he's not so dedicated because he purposely takes flights on Saturdays, makes doctor's appointments on Saturdays. Oh, look, there's a Jew, one of my people. So he's not as dedicated as Reza and I. So there you go. Huh?
Where do you see the Jew?
I just saw there's a Jew. I thought the mausoleum had a Star of David on it. It didn't have a Star of David?
Yeah, there's lots of stars. We're all listening.
There's a Star of David. There's a Jew right behind you. There's the Jew. There it is. One of my people buried there in the mausoleum right in front of you with the Star of David. You're looking right at it.
I can't see it.
What happened? Well, you take off your sunglasses. Anyway, so there you are. No, right there. Don't worry. No, Hanukkah's coming up. We accept checks. Anyway.
It's one hell of an interesting place. Okay. So, I was watching, I really do. I recommend you come have a cigar here. This is St. Marylebone, North London. It's in Edgware. Sorry, it's between Hendon and Finchley. And I'll be honest, it's a great place to come.
So the question is, would they let you sit there with lawn chairs and smoke a cigar? Or would you just bring the cigar and just light it?
Yeah, there's no end of contemplative places to sit. And
nice
that are set up in memoriam.
Yeah, I like that. See, and
that's the way it is.
If it would be disrespectful. But if it's not disrespectful, I would go there and smoke a cigar. I would just hang out, smoke a cigar, and enjoy the day.
Well, anyway, if there's any message I can impart on your audience today, the moment is a contemplative moment.
Yes.
And wherever you find yourself, if you're a real cigar smoker, you'll smoke and you'll smoke, enjoy, sometimes just being on your own, in yourself, enjoying the tobacco, enjoying extracting the oils from tobacco. And throwing smoke to the universe.
Yeah, yeah. And one of the fans said we started a little earlier than usual. Yes, my friend, we did. Reza is out of burning. They're going to burn some witches today because they still do that in the United Kingdom. So we had to start early because at the top of the hour, he has to go flick the switch. And Usman, aka Princess, should hopefully be there by then. So you'll be stuck with Usman and I, which means the viewership will just drop right off. Anyway, but until then, Reza and I are taking a tour of where they bury the dead people. So it's very exciting. He's smoking a Yum Yum cigarette from Thailand. And we missed the whole section on cigars.
Actually,
but yes, we did start earlier.
If you actually want to know what I'm smoking a Marlboro limited edition watermelon flavor.
Oh my God! What are you, like, gay all of a sudden? You're like, I'm
Well,
looking
okay. Gay has been fashionable for a while, yeah, but I'm not. Hey, look at this. This one, someone's tried to get out of that one.
Oh, let's look. Oh my goodness, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's not good when they try to get out. I'm just saying, I've seen the movies. I know what happens.
You literally see that.
Yeah, I can see it. Someone's trying to get out. That's Harry Potter stuff. Yeah. Let me get this straight. You're in a pair of jeans, but an Armani upper jacket and vest and whatnot.
Well, it's Armani jeans as well. That's how I roll. I'm known for wearing. I like to keep it comfortable. I mean, some people love wearing trousers. It's a fashion to wear trousers these days. Jeans have got out of fashion, and it's not jeans; it's denim actually. Denim.
I wear blue. I wear very dark denim every day because I like it. It's comfortable with my suits.
Another serious truth.
This is like, I'm telling you.
That's the building I'm heading to. That's the building I'm heading to. I'm kind of like walking around.
I see that. So now, what time do they start? And is there going to be like
what's the time? What's the time? Give me a time check, sir. Time check.
It's right now. It is 9 minutes to the hour. So what time do they start? Hold on. Oh, somebody's pissed off. Yeah, you don't want to make fun of the dead.
I think it's fallen and it's cracked.
Okay. I was just going to say. So, but that's interesting. So, do they start right away? I've never been to a Hindu funeral before. So do they start right away?
Me neither. I'm one of those. I'm trying to be punctual for everything.
Well,
the show. Hey, look at that. That's an angel and a half.
Let's look at this angel, everybody. Look at that. There you go. For you Catholics out there. And you Christians.
I'm giving you a different kind of show. I mean, I hope.
I see that. This is a great show. I'm watching it on the other screen over here that the fans are watching it on, and it's a great little show going on here. I like it. So the people on the podcast for the first 20 minutes are going to be like, "What the hell are these guys doing?" And then it'll get into the cigar stuff, and they'll be all happy.
Let's not use words like hell right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. Excuse me. I forgot where I was. Yeah, I don't want to piss anybody off.
Since we are on a sort of semi-intellectual cigar show, semi-intellectual.
Yeah, let's not get carried away. We can only do so much intellectual.
I want you, son, as I'm walking through this, it's a really magnificent place. I don't know what it would be like at night, yeah? I want you to tell me.
It'd be very scary at night. That's what it would be like. Hold on, let's get a close-up of the sign. There you go.
Pronounce that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I can pronounce the avenue part, so I'm good. So,
what do you think it says?
I have no clue.
Well, it's a flower, isn't it? It's Acacia Avenue.
Really?
Acacia Avenue.
Wow.
And by the way, I'm walking in the direction of the
crematorium.
You're gonna walk right through Acacia Avenue. Electric Avenue.
The Electric Avenue. So this is going to be awesome.
Boundary wall there.
There you go.
I suspect as I get closer, I'm losing things.
Yeah, so don't get too close yet for another 4 minutes while we wait for Usman. So, is there going to be, now here's my question, because, us Jews,
so I can go to the...
Yeah, don't go too close because then we lose the signal. Hey, here's a question for you, because when people die in the Jewish religion, we sit what they call Shiva, and then we have food for 7 days. Is there going to be food at this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay, good. Good Hindu.
I'm really in the dark here. If anyone has any thoughts and guidance on this, I mean, how it relates to a cigar show is that I am part of the cigar show and I'm out here in the field for the funeral. Just so to remind everyone, I'm out here for the funeral of a cigar shop owner in North London. And I didn't want to tie that in, but it does tie in. And I'm finding that this particular graveyard, cemetery, no, let's not call it graveyard, let's call it cemetery, lends itself to a very thoughtful discussion and actually is a remarkable place. It's just a remarkable place to come and have a smoke.
I agree.
Could you
Now, Allie, and I just want to let you know what Allie said. Allie says if this is a preview of what the 2026 season is going to look like, God help us. No, Allie, it's not a preview of the 2026 season, except Riz is a dedicated host, and he wanted to make sure that he was here to spend at least 30 minutes with the fan before
that was the
he
problem.
went. There you go. Before Usman showed up, and
it's just unfortunate that the service coincides exactly. But I couldn't not come here to the service, and I couldn't not come to the show.
They didn't have the decency to move the service, basically. If they would have had the decency to move it like we requested, we wouldn't have this problem. But things like this happen in real life, and we accommodate. So there you go.
Well, we're actually very lucky because when I was trying to log on right at the beginning of the show, we weren't getting signal. So literally, if you see over there, it's a very dense foliage over there. That's where I was. I had to walk out of that area to get some decent.
Yeah. And just to let everybody else know, the merch, because I saw how much Allie ordered this week. Thank you, Allie, for that order of 0. The merch, just so you will be here on Wednesday. And on next Saturday's show, I will be wearing Habanos Saturday merch. I'm very excited about that.
I think this might be the Jewish section.
Oh, finally, my people. I wouldn't go in there if I were being a Muslim.
I see a Benjamin. I see a Benjamin, but Benjamin could also be a Christian. I don't think there is. I think this is mainly Christian. Let's just see crosses.
Well, wait a minute. It can't be just mainly Christian because you're at a Hindu thing.
No, but
so
that's the
Hindus.
Emporium. You see that building over there? That's is for anyone being cremated. Now,
Gotcha.
as far as I know. In the the Hindu tradition, yes, cremation is thing. Some Christians get cremated. Many Christians get buried. I don't believe Jews have the tradition of cremation. I don't know. My understanding is they don't, but I could be wrong. And certainly in the Muslim faith, I know that cremation is not on the books. It's always a burial.
Right.
So that reflects in the population statistics here.
And I will tell you, I talked to a gentleman who was Hindu yesterday because I was curious after I found out.
He was Hindu yesterday. What is he today?
I think he could be Hindu today, but I'm not sure. I'll ask him on Monday. And I said, tell me about why you cremate. And he said, because their hypothesis is that after you cremate somebody, you take a handful of the ash. They used to put it into whatever river, but now it's too polluted and they can't. So now what they do is they take a handful of ash and now they let it go in the wind or wherever it might be. And it's to let the spirits and the souls be free. So I thought that was very nice, actually. And Allie, I see joking. Allie goes, "Don't worry, Steve. The order's on its way." Thanks, Allie. I'm just kidding with you. Not anyway. But next Saturday I will be in merch, unless the United States Postal Service here in America screws things up. Because one of our fans who ordered merch, it says it's out for delivery for the last 3 days. He's still waiting for his merch. So we'll see how that goes. But I should hopefully have merch next weekend. I'll be wearing. And I'll be looking debonair and suave as ever. There you have it. And I'll put some of it on the Instagram so you can see it. So there you go. Now we're 2 minutes to the top of the hour. Haven't heard
Steven,
from Princess yet.
Time. I will.
I know you're going to have to get going.
Do you want to riff about merchandise whilst I walk up to this?
I really get. He says I saw recently a guy
going in.
Yeah, I see. So we're going to be losing Reza. So here's what we're going to do, kids. We're going to go as long as we can. If Usman doesn't show up at the top of the hour, I'll do a couple of minutes. And then if he doesn't show, we're going to have to end the show early this week. So we'll apologize to all the fans, but that'll be the way it goes. And then next week, we'll give you a full show, but we'll apologize just in case Usman, a.k.a. Princess, can't get her butt out of makeup at the top of the hour. So... because nobody really cares what I have to say about cigars. So, and there he goes, walking closer to the dead people.
I'm going to walk in. I hope I gave entertainment and some nice views of London this morning.
I think you
did. And catch you next Saturday.
Yeah, thank you so much. And hopefully Usman will be here in the next minute or so, because if he's not, it's going to be a short show. We'll see you later, big guy. Oh, that is too funny. So Reza is out. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes. He's it. You're stuck with me for the next 15 or 20 minutes as we wait for Usman. So most of you aren't going to wait that long. So we'll give Usman a couple minutes to show up, and that's it. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them. Yes, the merch is out, and we'll go from there. We'll read some fans. I saw recently a guy taking a swig from a flask thinking it was empty, but it was filled with some stuff. Yes, that would probably be me, my friend. There you go. Steven, yeah, let's go. Yes, Steven's show, let's go. Yeah, that's what you want. You want me to do the show. I'm going to take questions from fans for the next few minutes. Hopefully, Usman will be here on time, guys. If he's not, I apologize in advance. We'll see everybody next Saturday, and then that would be it. And then, unfortunately or fortunately, we did have Eurus on last week, which was a great show. So I can't really ask him to come back on. JM is probably watching, and we haven't sent them the link, so we don't want to have him jump on last minute either. And yes, to answer your question, Reza was at he's at a Hindu cremation, so we did the show a little early for that. Hopefully, it's now top of the hour. We hear from Usman here momentarily, and we'll get Usman on the show, and we'll do everything we need to do about cigars. Now, if you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. As I said, merch will be here next week. I'll be wearing it, hopefully, and we'll go from there. And that's really it, guys. I have nothing else to really say to you. I did my whole spiel with Reza. This week, I'll be smoking several Cuban cigars. I don't know what they are because I'll be smoking them tomorrow. Someone's going to be gifting them to me. So I'll put those on Instagram for you. And today is just going to be the non-Cubans, which you all hate anyway. So we won't be able to get you guys excited about that. So that's where we're sitting. Let me see if we can give you guys some entertainment here for a quick second. And if not, then guys, this is going to be the shortest cigar show we have ever done. So let me just see if Usman is close. If he's not, there's no reason for me to drone on and having you guys listen to me, because that's kind of silly. And we'll see what he says. And if not, then you guys are out. Can you talk about, let's see, Hassan, the government? No, we're not going to talk about the CIA and the government, but thank you for asking. Austin316 says, I just whooped your ass. Okay, Usman is coming. He's supposed to be my friend. Let me just see. Oh, yes, he is coming. He just sent the link out to all the fans. So hopefully he'll be here momentarily. And let's see. Yep, he'll be here in about 2 minutes, guys. So we'll actually have a real cigar show. Let me just text him and let him know it's me alone, I'm telling him, because you guys don't want me alone. And there you go. So he's just sent the link out to all the other fans. So you guys will be joined by the other half of the group of fans that join us, and we can ask questions about cigars. Hey, Ali, just a quick question from you, other than you're buying all that merch, which we always appreciate. What are you smoking this week? I know you smoke with Reza every now and then. How many cigars do you smoke a day, by the way? That's a good question. Monday through Friday is hard because at the office, they don't let me smoke, and I get to the office at about 5 in the morning, and by the time I get home, it's not smoke time. So during the week, very difficult. Usually Saturdays and Sundays, I smoke 3 to 4. When I work out of the house, when I don't have to go to the office, I usually smoke 3 or 4 a day, anywhere from Cubans to non-Cubans, which I actually enjoy. And it's just, as I've said before on the show, smoking a cigar to me is basically a nice mini holiday. It's whether I'm smoking a Robusto for 45 minutes or I'm smoking a large Churchill for an hour or so, it's just a nice mini holiday. And you're going to be smoking the, let's see, the Davidoff Year of the Snake. I'm going to try. Very nice. Looking forward to that. So cigar analyst will be smoking that. And ladies and gentlemen, thank God he's here. Now, good. We can start the show. Usman's here. Let's just do the official, if we may, start the show, and then we'll go from there.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Welcome to Habanos Saturday, the fastest growing cigar show on YouTube with over 100,000 subscribers. Come join us every Saturday live. Every Saturday live.
And we're back, kids, and there's Usman, everybody. You just missed Reza. Reza's at a funeral, and he did 30 minutes. It was beautiful. It was very good. It was a nice funeral. And there you go. And You know,
Hello.
Rizzo, if you didn't show up, Rizzo was going to go into the whatchamacallit. He was going to take the show into the cremation. That was going to be a whole different
My
kind of cigar show, I
God.
thought.
Oh my God. So
He's like,
I
let's just
see,
take the whole thing in.
I see
Yes.
you have been blessed by the Lashe, the Walmart that you are sitting outside today.
I'm sitting outside. The planes have been redirected. They're flying on the other side of the yacht, so it's quiet. The weather is
Mhm.
beautiful. The merch I was just saying is going to be here on Wednesday. So next weekend, I will be in merch, but I will take pictures and put it on the Instagram because if it's too cold, I can't wear the Hawaiian shirt. So I may just have to take a picture of that and send that out to everybody. Yes, I would love to smoke cigars on the show, but because of where we can't because of something about explosions and fumes. So it is what it is. So not to worry.
What?
But
What do you mean by that?
no, that's when I went to Formula One. They frowned upon it in the VIP box when I wanted to light up. They're like, there's gasoline below us, and if you light your cigar, we'll all die. And I was like, that's not my problem. No, where we are, people prefer we don't smoke. So after the show, I go to where my chemist is, and I smoke with my chemist and all the boys, and then we take pictures of that for everybody. But yes, I would love to smoke more on the show, but at some point we will do that when we move when we move the studio again. So there you have it. So what are you smoking today, my friend?
I am smoking since I haven't had food since morning. I'm just having a cup of tea now. This is a Zeno. It
Ooh,
is
that's not
yeah
Cuban.
yeah. So that's non-Cuban Zeno, and it is shorts. I thought I will have a quick cup of tea and a small short today
Okay.
because I was out since morning because of my annual medical checkup and all that stuff. So couldn't get some time
Yep.
for food or something. So I was like, okay, let's do that and dive right in to the show.
There you go. Okay, since we're diving right into the show, because we've already done about 30 minutes, tell me what you smoked this week, or do you want to tell us what your cigar? Because Riz has already kind of told us what his cigar of the year was. I have
Oh,
several. So do you want to? So you want to start, or do you want to just do a big show next week about the cigar of the year? What's your cigars?
I
What
think
what
I
are your
think
contenders?
I think I will give it some time
Okay.
and let you know by next week. I think I have an idea of what I want to do and what I can do or what I liked, but this is a hard pick. And given the fact that this was one of those years where I was at the festival in Cuba as well, so there have been some fantastic cigars I have smoked in this entire year at different point of time. So I would ideally want and like to give it some thought and let you guys know what my best cigar for the year was. And yeah,
Do you have any what you would call what you call is my favorite word. That's why I'm a great interviewer. Do you have any cigars that probably won't be cigar of the year but stand out?
yes. For, okay, for starters, I would say the Trinidad Cabildos, which was the edition limitada for 2024. That would be
Okay.
a cigar that would stand out.
Okay.
The Ramon Ayones Absolutos, which is also an edition limitada for 2024, would stand out. Uh, Other than so these are like just on top of my head. Other than that,
Right.
I would say the A. Chapman Sir Winston would
Okay.
again stand out. So these are those cigars which I would always say that fantastic cigars, but I don't think they would have made it to the cigar of the year for this time because the
Right.
things that are coming into my head, starting from the year that I've spent, there were some absolutely phenomenal cigars that I've smoked this year. Few I was able to find myself, few were because of the courtesy of few friends who gifted
Right.
those to me. So I think I would have to give it some thought for sure.
Okay, very nice. There's a couple that were like that where I like they
Mhm.
were really good, but I don't know if they're going to make cigar of the year. But
Uh-huh.
I have 3 or 4 contenders that are non-Cuban, and then on the Cuban side, there's a ton. because I was very lucky to bunch into a bunch of aficionados now, and every Sunday I get gifted 3 or 4 different Cubans to smoke with them over lunch.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so we smoke. That's why you see all those Cubans in my Instagrams now. And I'm not only just Cubans, but cigars too. So because of that, it's like it's becoming a little more a mixture of New World. I'm sorry, not New World, non-Cubans and Cuban cigars, which is actually.
But I can tell you what my top 3 non-Cubans from this year would be.
Okay, what are those?
I can tell you. My top 3 non-Cubans from this year. The top of the line would be I was able to get my hands on Tatuai. So the Tatuai Havana Verocco Blue is something which I would go as the number 3 for me in this year. The other one, the number 2, I would say would be the Davidoff Year of the Tiger.
Okay.
It is not a cigar from this year. It is a few years old cigar, but I got a few of them, and I was able to smoke one very recently, and I think that still stands its ground. I liked it from the very beginning, and I still like it. Is this the wind from your side?
Is this a what from my side? What?
Wind.
Ben, I don't know what you're saying.
Wind.
Wind. Oh, it could be wind from my side here. Then I can put myself on mute.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can unmute. I just wanted to check if there is something going on with my system, so that's fine. And my cigar of the year from the non-Cubans this year would be the Padron 60th Anniversario. I would say it was a phenomenal cigar, and I really enjoyed that. And I think that is something which totally got to the top of the charts because of the kind of good cigar it is. The brand itself has a lot of great value for me when it comes to non-Cubans. So I genuinely tilt towards Padrones when it comes to the non-Cubans.
Now, Padron I like their 1926 series number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's my one. I like that one. I've had the Year of the Tiger, and actually the year it came out, and I love the Year of the Tiger. And Roy and I were talking a couple of weeks ago, or texting back and forth, and I was telling him about I like the Year of the Horse, and other than that, the Year of the Tiger I thought was the other best cigar. I've not been impressed with the other Davidoff Year ofs. So it's the Year of the Tiger and the Year of the Horse for me are the 2 that I'm most impressed with. And he agreed. So when
you say Year of the Horse, are you referring to the first one or the one
this one?
Oh, nice.
This Year of the Horse. When I went to my chemist, he said you should try it. I tried it. Not only did I try it, but I bought a box, which I posted on my Instagram. Which if you followed it, which you do, you should know that. But anyway, but I really enjoy it, and now I've got it. And there's only 10 of them, and I'm trying to figure out when I smoke them because they're such a rare and special cigar, right? So now it's one of these. Okay, so I've come up with a plan to smoke them on special occasions, basically any day that ends in a Y, or I think is a good day for me. So I think probably New Year's Day, I will probably have one just because it's special, and then on my birthday or blah, 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 blah. And then I got the box to collect and the whole 9 yards. So I think that's a good one. And then one of the other ones that I like, non-Cuban, if we're doing non-Cuban favorites, Winds of the Daughter. That the Reuben sent me. Beautiful smoke. Love it. I bought a box of those and I smoke those regularly. He also turned me onto a cigar called Liberty, which I put on my Instagram through the story, which is a non-Cuban that was made by a friend of his girlfriend's. And it's a very good smoke. The only feedback I gave him, I gave it to a friend of mine, and we both thought the same thing. It needs about 6 more months in the box, if you will, and it'll be an excellent smoke because the last quarter of it, you tasted a little ammonia, but other than that, it was a great smoke. And then, of course, the Churchill Yasmin I like, and of course, the Late Evening. You can never not like any of that stuff. So there you go. We need to see Steve's humidor. It sounds interesting. Yes, my humidor is interesting because I do the Urus method now, or Urus method, which I keep everything in a big glass Tupperware, and that's where my cigars are. And then also the Diamond Crown, the Florida tobacco, the Tampa, which I was shocked. I like that one as well. And I bought that, and I'm smoking those, and I enjoy those. And, you know, it's a different palate, but it's not a bad smoke. I enjoy it. And then the one that they make in Ybor City in Tampa at La Verona is the double Corona Quad, which I think I've shown you guys, right? It starts out very mild to medium to heavy to oh my god, and it's just a nice about 90-minute smoke. So I love it.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So yeah, Steve's humidor will be full of New Worlds. No, that's not really true. I have a mixture of non-Cubans as well as Cuban cigars in my humidor. So I talk about the non-Cubans because Reza and Usman will speak about Cubans until ad nauseum, and I figure we have to represent the non-Cuban side of the world. By the way, they're not really New World. The Dominic was here before we were, just FYI. Anyway, there you go. So now they say they want to see Usman's humidor.
Well, the only problem is, do I get to see my humidor is the first and biggest question, because I'm always confused which humidor I'm going to open and what is going to happen. So for that case, I will have to do some preparation because the humidor tour won't finish that early in my situation. So I would like to keep it in a way that it doesn't look like a show off, because I'm not. It is genuine collection over years. And yes, why not? I mean, we can do that one day.
I'm impressed that I can't hold a cigar longer than like a month or 2 or 3. I'm going to smoke it. The only thing I haven't smoked a lot of are my pre-embargo Cubans, because I showed once on the show a couple of them, but I smoked that H. Upman from like 1960, and I was like, it was smoking paper. It's very nice to have it, but it doesn't really do anything. So I was like, okay, so I like smoking my cigars. Unlike Urs, I couldn't keep a box for 20 years. I mean, I guess I could if I bought 100 of them. You know what I mean? And then I put like 5 aside. But I enjoy smoking them. It's like buying a supercar. I want to drive it. I don't want to just have it in the garage to show people. So it's the same type of thing. So
fair enough. No, that makes sense. No,
all right, now wait a minute. Wait. We have a question from the Cigar Confidential. Apparently, he's writing a book today. Usman, how many cigars do you have in your collection?
My collection varies every single day.
Yes, it goes up and down.
The number of cigars I smoke every day, or I try to share with my friends, reduces my count almost every day. And the number of cigars that I get as presents from my friends boosts the number every day. So I'm always at a loss as to what's happening and what's not. Like last night, I was out with some friends. I took a couple of cigars and we shared. And in the middle of that conversation, I received a call from a few friends who were in Dubai, and where one friend was just telling me that he has given a box or handed over a box to another friend who is traveling to Pakistan in a couple of days. This is just for you. So, and today morning when I saw the picture, I was like, oh my God, that's like, so this is how it happens. So I have a lot of this thing. I'd say sometimes it is between 800 to 1,000, and sometimes it varies up to 1,500 to 1,000 as well. Okay, so Ali asks.
Now, Ali, one of the fans wanted to know if he can buy humidors from us. And actually, guys, no, we don't do that yet. But at some point, we will do that if somebody wants to make humidors for the show. But there's other merch, but humidors is not one of them. In fact, you know what I'll do, since somebody asked that question, let me just do this. So I'm not remiss in my job if I can find there you go. Up in the upper left-hand corner, if you want merch, there's the merch. So there you have it. So, but anyway, we don't have a humidor yet.
Yeah.
the show.
In case of the fact, I don't consider myself a collector at all. I smoke anything and everything that I feel like. Sometimes there are cigars which I actually keep for a long period of time. They're okay, I will probably smoke it then, or maybe I will smoke it in a good day. But sometimes it's just like, okay, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna smoke it. And I will just pull out anything and I would smoke it. So, and lately it is happening quite a lot. So it's not like that. So I prefer smoking. Collection is good, but what's the benefit of it if somebody's gonna auction it once I'm gone? So better smoke them. So as far as episode, okay, Ali says, how many cigars do you smoke?
Ali's also saying I'm much more technical now. Yes, Ali, I've been on the show for 2 years with Usman and Reza. I've become much more technical in my cigar smoking. So I can actually talk like I know what I'm talking about instead of a guy who's been smoking cigars for 40 years and has no clue. So now because of the show, yes, I actually have a clue of what I'm saying. Because to me, I just enjoy the cigar. What can I tell you? But now they want to know, so Usman, how many cigars do you smoke roughly in a day?
Again, it depends purely on a working day. It can be sometimes just one cigar, it can be none. But I would say on an average in a week, it is somewhere around 7 to 10. That's the number I'd say, which means it can be three in a day and a couple of days just gone by. But that is like on regular days. But if I'm on vacation and if I'm on cigar journeys, then it is like 4 to 5 a day. That could also happen.
Well, that's like normal, right? That's like a normal. That's what I was saying. During the week, it's hard because I'm at the office at like 5 in the morning, and I get home. By the time I get home, no cigar time. You can't smoke at the office, which kind of sucks. So on the weekends is where I smoke my cigars. That's where I enjoy having a good smoke.
Now that you've said it, there's a very interesting question that has popped up in my mind.
Oh, the fact that you have a mind scares me.
Yeah. What's the benefit? What's the benefit of working so hard and being in your early 30s
Thank you.
and still not being able to smoke in your own office? What a crap, man. You should come to this side of the world.
I know. Trust me when I tell you, we did it many years ago. We did a deal in Phoenix, Arizona. And back then, you couldn't smoke anywhere in the United States like it is today. But you could smoke in Phoenix indoors. And so we'd get to their office at Phoenix at 6 in the morning and all sit in the boardroom and light up cigars and smoke cigars all day. And I was like, that was the best ever because it's the most relaxing thing I've ever done. So this thing, to your point, I can't smoke. I can't do it. It's like enough. If it was up to me, I'd be smoking cigars every day in my office. I'd be going through like 10 cigars a day and I'd have a field day with it. So I really have a problem with this dictatorship kind of thing, which is like, oh, a cigar smoke. I don't care that it offends you. You offend me because you're a pussy. So I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It's like get a pair of balls.
You know. These days, since the weather is nice in Pakistan. I mean, again, it's a matter of perspective.
Right.
In Europe, in winters, they're just crying, "Oh, it is winters," and the moment the spring comes or summer comes, they're like, "Oh, the better weather has arrived, and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and outdoors." For us, it's the opposite. We wait for winters. Oh, winters are here. Now we'll go out and we'll sit and smoke and all of that because summers are extremely hot. So these days, now that the winter's here and the weather is nice, we are trying to explore any and every new place or a new coffee shop or a new cafe that opens in town. And we just go and ensure that, okay, these guys have an outdoors. Let's try if this is a good place. And recently, we went to a place which was on their soft launch, probably their second day of opening. The poor guys didn't have even the card machines issued by the bank because they opened on a weekend and it was supposed to be delivered on Monday. So we said, we'll sit. We sat down, smoked, and all of that. And we said, listen, guys, we like the place and everything. The only thing is we're going to request you is we will give you some cigar ashtrays. Just make sure you have some heating available in the few days to come. The very next day, the guy comes and says, oh, the heating is available. And we said, okay, no worries. We'll be there in a day and bring you the ashtrays. So what I'm trying to say is for us, it's like explore as many places as you can and make them smoke friendly and cigar friendly so that before I would say, the non-smoking brigade comes and rampages that place, you already make them acquainted with the fact, oh, you have regular customers, don't worry,
Yep.
at least continue. So
Well,
I think we need to do that.
There is a place here that we go for lunch on Sundays, a group of us. We go to, it's
Okay.
called Capitol Grill. They're all over the place. The Capitol Grill, and there's the star of the show right here, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
Mhm.
There she is. There you go. There you go. Yes, you're the star. So Capitol Grill lets us smoke cigars outside. So we have a nice steak, some scotch, and smoke cigars outside. And the other places won't let you. And I'm like, well, why will they let me? So, it's really a preference. But so it's more of an upscale steakhouse, and they get it. It's like, if you want people to spend money, the guys who spend money smoke, for the most part, smoke cigars.
Yeah.
So let them come smoke cigars. What's the big deal? And that's why I never understand when restaurants go, you can't smoke outside. Why not? I'm not offending anybody. Yeah. Capitol Grill is like, come smoke outside anytime you want. I'm like, done, sold American. So we smoke constantly outside with Capitol Grill. So there's never a problem there. So which is a good thing. Yeah, so it's very nice. So what else you have for us today, Mr. Usman?
Okay, so since we're coming to the end of the year almost, and we have had some great cigars this year. I'm actually thinking that next week, in addition to what we do on the cigar of the years and all that stuff, we should also have a discussion on the cigar places. I mean, the best places that we've smoked during this year. In terms of a few of the memories that I would say I would definitely talk about, and today is my best highlight or my highlights of the year in terms of the cigar smoking journey was the visit to Cuba, being able to attend the Habanos festival, and also being able to have the Behike 58 in possession, which not many people in the world right now have, purely because it is yet to be found anywhere other than the ones who've gotten it through the festival. So that's something which I really enjoy. Other than that, I was able to fly for a couple of days to Bahrain and meet my friends in Bahrain, and from Muscat, smoke some cigars. That was a good time. I enjoyed. And one of the places I really enjoyed there was a cigar lounge in the Domain Hotel. It was a pretty decent, very cozy kind of a place where we and smoked cigars. Uh, Earlier, I mean, this year, last month practically, I was in Dubai for a week of cigar smoking and meeting up my friends. I think any and every single day, the amount of love and care and camaraderie shared with my cigar family is beyond explanation. And not many people get that love. So I'm very blessed that way. And I think it is a time when one should also thank their close ones. So I would say thank you very much to all of my cigar family who have been wonderful during the entire year. They have taken care of me, stood by me, considered me as their friend, brother, and something that really inspires me about this hobby is the no judgment and not kind of a thing. So I think I really like that. Hi, Urs.
Wait,
Urs.
let me just get off a few things. The reason Riz is not here, everybody, if you missed the first 30 minutes of the show, we did it live from a cemetery and a crematorium. Riza is at a friend of the show's father's funeral. So, and they're going to cremate him now, actually. And we were going to show the cremation and lighting him up with a cigar, but apparently there's technical difficulties, and apparently the Hindu religion didn't let him do it. So next time, if you die, somebody will put that in your will. We'll take care of that for you. So that's why Reza isn't here. Smoking cigars while you work gives you sharp mind. I agree with that 1,000%. Anytime I've ever smoked a cigar while I work, it does do perfect. It helps you think. It helps you concentrate. That's why on the weekends, that's all I do is go smoke cigars. And it's the camaraderie, like you said. So I go to where I smoke cigars, and the boys and I sit outside and contemplate life, which is always interesting. So, and sometimes we take pictures and make little video commercials like we did with the guy from Easy Ash, the ashtray. I met him. So that was very fun. So,
Right. So, hi, Urs says smoking cigars while working gives you a katana sharp
Yeah.
mind. Absolutely, no doubt about that.
I agree.
Ali asks, how are smoking laws in Bahrain? Ali, I would say the smoking laws on this part of the world, especially the Gulf, Pakistan, India, are pretty decent, and we still love the way we live because most of the places we can smoke as long as they're outdoors, or in most of the restaurants we have smoking sections and non-smoking sections during extreme summers because that is how the culture has been built, and the places are designed. So in Bahrain, there were many places to smoke. I was lucky to spend time with my brother Khalifa as well, who how happens to be the distributor for Habanos. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet Aneem, who I really enjoy love, and is a dear friend from LTW Bahrain. I met him in Dubai last month. So that was great, and I was very happy to have spent time with my dear brothers Asad and Abdul Latif Al Zayani.
And we have
While
a question. Hey, Usman, and that's not me saying it, it's this gentleman. Hey, Usman, I like to just emphasize that for you. What happened to the accessory review series?
I think somebody forgets the fact that we did the review series.
I'm just reading what's on the board, big guy.
So we did the cutters with lighters.
Yep.
We did the humidors, the
Yep.
travel cases. So we did practically all of that. And
If there's something you want to see, let us know, and we
Yeah,
will make sure that we'll do it again.
Yeah, if you want to talk about a specific accessory, we can do a review of all of those accessories once again. But we've actually done them, and you can find them in the previous shows.
Here you go. This is from Ali. What is the best place lounge to smoke in Pakistan? By the way, in your opinion? Well, of course, it's the 1942 lounge. Everybody knows that. Even I know that.
47.
Listen, 42, 47. You're lucky I got that right. Yeah, I've smoked one of the special cigars from there.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful cigar.
So Ali, for me, the best place to smoke is always home. Since you've asked the question, lounge, Cigar Lounge 1947 in Karachi, in my opinion, is one of the best, coolest, and I would say one of those places which will give you the feel of a relaxed environment and a relaxed place is what I really enjoy. It is upscale. It has the option of accommodating somewhere around 20 to 25 people. Great food is available. Great choice of cigars. Great selection of accessories. And a very, very good location. So yes, that is what my preference is. Waleed, hi Waleed, assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for joining. You're very kind. The answer to your question is yes, it is a banana leaf, but the banana leaf is not a Toscano but a Zino. So I am smoking a Zino short today because I've not had food in the entire day so far. So I decided to have a short, and the first one I could get out was I know it's haram, my friend. No, it's haram. I know that is exactly why I lit up a short, and I will light up a halal cigar, which is the Cuban Havana, very soon once I've had some food. But thank you very much for joining in. I love the fact that whenever I send a message, Waleed either responds in private or thank you for being here and asking this. So yeah, that's how it has been for today.
There you go. And so when the cigar is done, kids, the show will probably be done, but we will be back next week. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Hopefully the merch will be here with it, Reza.
With Reza. And talking about the top 3 or top 5 cigars, Cubans for us.
I have Cubans too. Wait a minute. I have 2 Cuban cigars that I have this year.
That's exactly why I discussed the non-Cubans today. Let's close that chapter. Next week, it is only halal cigars, as Walid says. So
if that's the case, though, then some honorable mentions for non-Cubans would definitely be this year's Davidoff Year of the Horse, an excellent smoke, in my opinion. I would definitely, if you haven't had one and you can get one, definitely try to get that one. If you get a chance, the Diamond Crown, like I said, the Florida Tobacco, I was shocked. The Tampa, it's just called Tampa by Diamond Crown, a beautiful smoke. And also the Winds of the Daughter, like I said earlier, that is another beautiful smoke that I would grab. And if you're fortunate enough to go to laferrona.com, they're not paying, I'm just telling you, go for the double Corona quad, and you'll find that is a beautiful, beautiful smoke as well. Those would be my 4, oh, by the way, non-Cubans that I was like really pleasantly surprised with this year. And then we talked about the Padron 64s, 62s, and 60 anniversary. Those are always good smokes. Most of the Davidoffs are good smokes. There's tons of those. The Hemingways, we both agree. CAO Brazilian Amazons. But I'm just saying, from some exceptional standouts this year, as well as the Liberty cigar I spoke about. And all that you can find on our Instagrams if you want to see it. And if not, then don't worry about it. So, yeah, so it was those I think would be some of the best non-Cubans that I had this year. Cubans, I've got a list, but like I said, I've got 3 or 4 Juan Lopez's that I've had this year in regionals, and they're going to make the list, I think, when it comes to what you call no Ali. There's no Camachos. There's only one person on this show.
Don't go that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would just like start shooting. Camacho is
Yeah.
something which is shit in my books.
That's right. Riz is the only one who complains about non-Cuban cigars, but loves Camacho. So yeah, and there's no Camachos on anybody's list except Rizzo. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Come on, I love you, Davidoff. I love you, but no, we're not. You can't pay us. Now, if you remember what Urs said about a month or 2 ago, he smoked the Camachos before Davidoff took it over, and he liked it better then. So you know,
the
I would
blend, as he said.
Yeah, so that was a different Camacho back in the day. But yeah, but no, there's no Camachos on anybody's list except Reza, I'm sure. And then last year, his cigar of the year was the Davidoff, whatever it was, because he thought there was lavender in it.
Year of the Snake with, in his books, limoncello.
Yes, and the best part about it, he kept telling us about the lavender that was in the cigar because Lopez pulled his leg later to tell him a month later that there was no lavender. She just said that to bust his chops, and he was telling everybody, "I could taste the lavender. You could smell the lavender. There's no lavender." Even Anna told you that. Anyway, so last year's his year of the cigar was a non-Cuban, but a Davidoff, so close enough for government work.
That's
very cool.
exactly why I said we will do a proper Cuban rating and not the non-Cuban rating that is done today. He doesn't get a chance in any case in that way.
Thank God. That's a good thing he's at the dead person thing today, or next week we'd have to hear about the Camacho thing. But I will tell you, if you missed the beginning, and I see you're not putting this on Instagram, so I will send this to the boys on Instagram so they can post it if they want to. But if you come back to the channel in about 2 hours, we'll post the whole show from the very beginning to when it ends, and you can see Reza in the graveyard doing his stuff, talking about certain cigars and what he smoked this week and whatnot. If you're interested, and if you're not, don't. And then we'll be back next Saturday to cover whatever we cover, like usual. So it's that kind of day. It was a weird day for everybody. So
it surely was. So in that case, do like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you next week.
Next week we'll be back, same time, the usual time, not so early, same bat channel. If you want merch, there's the QR code for the merch, or down below will be the merch. If you don't want merch, it's okay. You can still be a fan of the show. Once again, don't forget to subscribe and like. We will be back next week. Sorry for the short show, guys. Well, we'll be back next week with more, and who knows who will show up on the show. And we will see everybody then. Have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody. Cheers.
Bye-bye.